Hello viewers and welcome to the inaugural edition of the Teamflippy Open Water Dash, or shall we say splash. We've got about 60 swimmers who's going to line up right here at the Mola in Swakopmund, and they are competing in various categories. Do not go away, we've got loads of action lined up for you. Sit back, relax and enjoy the show with us. Open Water Dash, it's the first of its kind and it's happening here at the Mola in Swakopmund. It is a lovely day out here, and there we have the first group of swimmers taking to the water. We have James Langford, Ken Graaf, Duncan Lester, Nan Aiden Jayo, John Butcher, Lisa Engelhard, Robin Engelhard, Ilona Sikkel, Jan Louis, Elmar Spannenberg, Helene Arkel Velman, Jonas Kayona and Frans Maria. We have about 28 swimmers competing in the solo event. These are the swimmers right now in the water. It is the first and the first of its kind open water Teamflippy dash or splash, shall we say, and they are off to a flying start. These swimmers will do loops. It is a beautiful day for swimming. As you can see, no big swell. The water is quite flat and the swimmers are in the water. The solo swimmers, we have 28 solo swimmers competing in this competition. Petrus Laubser, Cornelia Roux, Maron Hummel, Denti Low, Ellen Pontes, Christoph Kutsier, Barbara Kittel, Francois Vian, Ruth Hornikel, Heinrich Kittel, Nico Esslinger, Anja Kreiner, Naomi Milner, James Langford, Carl Graaf, Duncan Lester, Nan Aiden Jiao, John Butcher, Lisa Engelhard, Robin Engelhard, Ilona Sikkel, Jan Louis, Elmar Spannenberg, Helene Arkel Velman, Jonas Kayona and Frans Maria. Those are the 28 solo swimmers currently in the water, and they are on the first loop. The water temperature out here 16 degrees Celsius. It's overcast with a wind, slight wind of about 15 knots per hour, a northeastern wind. And to all our viewers tuning in, we are on NTV, DSTV 285, GoTV channel 25, and you can follow us also on our social media pages. Tell your neighbor, tell your friends, tell everybody out there it is happening at the Mola, and follow the action with us because we are bringing it to you as it unfolds right here at the Mola in Swakopmund. This is the first of 3 events in this competition. After this, we'll have the 2-man team as well as the 4-man team taking to the water. It is a perfect day for swimming, and the waters, the solo swimmers are already in the water. It is the inaugural Teamflippy open water dash, and this competition was started by Philip Zeidler, Namibia's very own Olympic swimmer. The registration took place yesterday at Bojo's Cafe, and the prize giving for this event will also be at Bojo's Cafe today at 2 o'clock. We have the solo swimmers. The race kicked off at 8 o'clock and the cutoff time is 9:20. They've already got around the first buoy, and things are really heating up. There we have the race leader, the pace setter of the solo event. So the race course is set up into 4 rounds. Each round is 500 meters which makes for a total distance of 2 kilometers when a swimmer complete the 4 rounds. The buoys indicates where the participants should be stationed. The white flag is the starting line, as well as the area where the swim partners must stand when they are getting tagged from a teammate in the team category. So this is really an unforgettable experience unfolding here at the molen in Swakopmund. It's an early morning, and what a good time for a good swim. There we have the solo swimmers in the water, and they making a splash. Many of them now turning the corner for the second round of this 4-leap event, and it is happening at a very, very good speed. So we just received confirmation. We have Nico Esslinger setting the pace. He is a junior male, and he is setting the pace in the solo race. And here we have Philip. Philip, welcome, man. It is good to have you here. How's things?
Thank you so much for having me. Everything is actually going really well, better than expected. Thank you also for Orango for being here with the live streaming. This brings a whole new professional level to Namibian sport events, and we highly appreciate your guys' support. We're so grateful. Thank you so much. Without you guys, this wouldn't be a success.
Yeah, it is indeed a pleasure, Philip. So tell us, who is setting the pace in the solo event?
So there's 4 people. So how we can see at the moment with the orange boy, but just the orange cap, that's Nico Esslinger.
Yes,
and
he's a junior.
Yes, no, I think he's a senior already.
Okay.
He just turned, I think today is even his birthday. Happy birthday, Nico. And I think he turned 19.
Wow.
So he's doing really well. He's swimming fast. He is
maintaining a good stride.
Yeah, and you can see he's picking up a pace at the moment in the third round, which is splitting him from the second swimmer. Yeah,
quite the gap he opened up then, eh? Quite a nice group of spectators also support us.
Yes, we have so many people on the beach. They're all happy, cheery. The music that we are playing is incredible, like some old school tunes, some hip hop, just to bring a crazy atmosphere towards the beach.
Yeah, Philip, would you say this is a platform to create the next Olympian swimmer for Namibia?
100%. So I just want to give also a shout out to Miss Beryl from Poepkewitz. I hope you're watching, because it was her dad passed away. Rest in peace, Mr. Harold Beryl.
Yeah.
And he started and introducing the jetty mal.
Yes.
And he was a big believer in growing open water swimming in Namibia.
Yes.
And that's why he created the jetty mal. And for me, when I was a youngster, when I was 12 or 13 years old, I swam the first time a big jetty mal, which was like a major thing, in the world, like for my life.
Yes.
And I just fell straight in love and was like, I love competing in the ocean. I don't want to compete in the pool anymore. I want to just compete in the ocean. And from there, my open water career kick-started, and when I was like, okay, I'm going to go South African-based competitions, open water competitions. Then we're going to go international, and then I made it to the Olympics. So thank you to Harold Beryl, rest in peace, for making me become Olympian open water swim because of your passion and love to open water swimming.
So is that swimmer finishing up?
So this swimmer is finishing up. That's Nico Esslinger in the first place.
Wow. Are you happy with the time?
I'm really happy with the time. What an incredible swimmer.
17 minutes unofficial?
Unofficial 17 minutes. That's fast for 2K. That's really good. What a legend. Thank you so much. So swimming is a really good sport to just maintain all muscle groups or hit all muscle groups to build all muscle groups. It's a less injury kind of sport if we don't do it to the extreme. That's Aiden. That's the young swimmer. Awesome. I think that's the first junior.
Yes. in 4th place.
He's tired. Yeah, he's 4th overall and first junior.
Yes.
He's gonna have a bright future. He's gonna have a bright future.
It really takes a lot of energy to do this, Philip.
Yes. So it takes a lot of energy to swim and organize the event. So, but I can't complain. Luckily, I have ADHD, so I have a lot of energy from nature. That's Maya Brinkman. Well done. First female.
Wow, and she's an excellent triathlete also,
She's our best Namibian triathlete, female triathletes that we have.
So how do you feel to have such quality here?
I feel incredible. Like, I'm so honored that the fastest swimmers in Namibia, the fastest triathletes in Namibia are competing already at my first open air water event. That almost brings tears in my eyes.
Yeah. So where to from here, Philip?
From here, it's about me just training, and then for this event, we're just gonna do small adjustments. So all the the entry money that we made, so we're already going to get reinvested into my own Teamflippy boys, sighting boys.
Yes.
And then I also want to get big speakers. That is Peter Brinkman. That's the first. That's a
it's a veteran,
veteran, master.
Yeah, master. Yeah,
hopefully by next year we have more different categories, like master category.
So here they come now.
Here they come.
Quite rapidly, ne?
Yes. They all, you can see they're tired. They're giving all their energy.
There's a lady.
Another lady, guy. Awesome. Oh, that's James Langford. Also young. That's the second, the third junior, but second junior boys.
Oh, so are you happy with the pace that was set here? Some swimmers still in the ocean.
I'm very happy. Everyone is swimming incredible, and we also. This should also be a fun event. I don't want to make it too competitive. Obviously, you get your competitive swimmers. That's Denty Lowe from a Swakopmund Swim Club.
Brilliant,
coach.
Brilliant stuff.
And we just want everyone to have fun. And you can see that's Petrus Lapsche.
Yes.
He is a big sponsor at our event. He has amazing designs and flower gardens. So flower gardens have nice flowers for prizes. And Petrus also sponsored the goodie bags and all the incredible stuff. So we're very grateful to have him on board. And he did at the Sandman Triathlon 7 half Ironmans in 7 days.
I spoke to him. And I actually asked him what motivated you to do this. And he said he just had to do it, so he went and do it. So tell me, Philip, do you think everyone will make the cutoff time?
Yes, 100%. Everyone will make the cutoff. Another Brinkman. I think, who's that Brinkman?
Mark?
No, not Mark. Mark is not swimming because he's doing the... Oh, there's a little seal, a local. That's hello, seal.
Supporting also.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect stuff.
Just chilling there, having a good time, swimming with the people.
Still a couple of swimmers in the ocean. But I must say that this was a very, very fast one.
That's a really fast swim. You can see they're all incredible swimmers, and we're very grateful to have them.
Who is supplying you with the safety aspects for this race, Philip?
So we have a marshal, Sean Nort, and we're very grateful to have him on board. He also sponsored this event by having all the canoes, all his people. He even gave us extra water.
Yes.
And he also has an ambulance here, so if someone gets hurt, we can fully get the medical attention as quick as possible.
Yes.
Thank you, Sean.
More swimmers emerging.
More swimmers.
Yeah.
And there's a lifeguard on the beach.
Yes.
Just to make sure if someone is because they're coming out of the ocean, so they already use up all their energy. If they start fainting or get like a little cramp or something, that we can assist them as quick as possible. For us, water safety was the number one priority of this event. If it wasn't for water safety, this event I wouldn't hosted the event because for me, I want people to be safe. It's not about making money. It's not about getting some name or recognition for this. I want just people to swim and be happy. Yeah.
You also mentioned that the Teamflippy event is actually to complement and to support the Zeti Mile.
Yes, because how I say it, this event, I want open water in Namibia to grow in general because it's so small, and because I'm a name of open water and swimming in Namibia, because I opened
you are the face,
Yes, because I opened it as a sport category at the Sports Commission, you know,
yes,
because I was the first Olympian, and for open water swimming, I was like, it is actually my duty to grow open water swimming in Namibia, and it's also a big passion of mine, and I have so much fun.
Yes.
And this is a great compliment to the Jetty Mile. You're going to see all the swimmers. They also now have the confidence to swim 2 kilometers.
Yes.
And they're going to definitely take on the challenge to swim the Jetty Mile. And we can't wait to have them all entered at the Jetty Mile.
Flippy, tell me, how was your Olympic experience?
The Olympic experience was incredible. With the age of 23, I achieved to become an Olympian, the first open water swimmer in Namibia to ever participate at the Olympics. And I became 16.
Cool. Hold your horses. We're quickly going for an ad break, and then we will resume this conversation.
In 1994, a group of Namibians saw a need for a grassroots Namibian medical aid fund. The Prosperity Medical Aid Fund was born right here, among the hard-working fishermen and ship workers of Walvish Bay. In 2001, in order to establish a fund focused on its members that put their health first, the fund formed its own identity away from its administrators, Prosperity Health. It was named Renaissance Health as a symbol for the renewal of medical funding in Namibia, a transformation in health. Renaissance members voted for their first board of trustees who would carry the fund forward for all Namibians. By 2010, Renaissance had members across the entire Namibia, a fund founded by Namibians for Namibians to ensure access to quality healthcare. In 2020, RMA was put to the test with COVID-19, supplying life-saving oxygen machines door-to-door to members when our Namibian hospitals were full, saving many of its members' lives. RMA is not just a medical aid fund, it's a partner in health for its members, whether through our chronic compliance programs or yearly wellness checkups. RMA was started by you. It belongs to you. A proudly Namibian first medical aid fund providing the best in care for all Namibians. Renaissance Health Medical Aid Fund, serving Namibia since 1994. RMA. Your health comes first.
This first segment, if I can call it, session, if I can call it that, Nico Eslinger. Nico, how was the swim for you?
The swim was very good for me. It was a nice experience here swimming in the mole, and I really enjoyed this swim.
Is it your first time swimming this side?
No, like it's the first time swimming this event because it's the first one, but I swam the Jetty Mile already often, so I'm used to the ocean.
Okay, so open water swim is nothing new to you? No. Okay, so the water wasn't an issue also?
No, and the temperature was also good, especially with the wetsuit on. It wasn't a big issue.
So the Jetty Mile is yet to come. Is this like a practice session for you, or?
Yes, this was a nice practice session now then for the Jetty Mile, which is then probably the most important event then.
Okay, thank you so much, Nico.
Thank you.
Can you feel it? It's that time of the year when the calendar has flipped to its last page. A time when magic is a matter of fact, not fiction. When families and loved ones gather, and the best gift is the simple act of giving. Food Lovers Market is here to provide you with everything you need to make this holiday season a magical one. Food Lovers Market, where Christmas magic begins.
Ensure your tyre's roadworthiness by regularly checking tread depth, looking for damage, maintaining proper inflation, and addressing alignment and rotational needs. Also, balance your tires, inspect valve stems, and ensure that your spare tire is in a good condition. A professional inspection can catch hidden issues. Also remember that regular maintenance promotes vehicle safety and performance.
Right, so I'm here with Pumi Siedler, or rather Daniel. We did hear a very interesting story on where the name Pumi came from. Before we believe Philip's story, what's your side of the story to the name?
That's at home. That's all they told me, so I actually quite believe it. And a lot of people always ask me. It was also at university and stuff. So I just keep telling the same story. I don't know how true it is, but it seems like it.
We're gonna go with it.
We're gonna go with it.
And you don't have an issue with it?
No, I don't have an issue with it.
Right, so this is of course Philip Siedler's younger brother. He did introduce him as a little brother that he didn't want, but actually came as a blessing in disguise. Now Pumi deals with a lot of the behind the scenes work, but I don't want to share everything. Let's hear it from Pumi himself. Just take us through what exactly it is that you do. Let's start with the open water before we venture into all of other Philip's activities that you've been a part of.
Okay, so I was studying in Stellenbosch University. I finished my Bachelor of Accountancy, and then I also did a diploma, postgrad diploma in accountancy.
Okay.
So next year I'm starting with my articles. So I quite have the finances in my brain.
Okay, so you're the brains guy behind the operations.
100%. And I'm from a very sporty family. So my mom does a lot of sport. Dad was a sports teacher and also still does sports, even with his age. And so the sport
with his age, how old is he?
I think he's 61. That's what I heard today.
Okay.
But he's still, we're pushing and very sporty family. So I told myself, why not put the two together and truly enjoy what I love doing and the passion.
JT Mile 9 times African Championship, Olympic medalist winner. What else are we looking at? Anything else coming up in the future? Speaking of Olympics, please step into that.
So 2 months ago, after I became the African 5-kilometer champ, the Olympic Committee, Joan Smith, she's like my second mom. She was telling me, Philip, like, it's really good. I think, like, you're so talented. Why are you throwing your talent away, not giving another Olympics another shot? Because you have a really good chance of making it.
I did hear the rumor that Philip is not going to be participating in the Olympics anymore, and I was like, he's joking.
No, I was fully retired.
At your young age, you're retired.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I don't know. It's just like it's hard on my body, but also, like after the Olympics, it's hard because you get like the Olympic blues, which is I trained my entire life, like 12 years, every day without taking a break. Even on the holidays, Christmas, birthdays, I would be training, and I never had a life. I was always I only knew myself as Flippy the swimmer.
Yeah.
And after Olympics, I was like, I achieved my biggest goal in my life. I came 16th in the world out of 27 swimmers. Yeah. I was the second youngest, and I was like, that's such a great achievement. I should be happy.
Like, good enough. Let's call it a wrap.
I was like, I achieved my biggest goal with 23. And then after Olympics, I was like, I need to start living a bit and learn a new Flip, like learn the different version of Philip. And then I got back into swimming, started working a bit, got more friends, and just also partying, but did everything in balance. Had a balanced life, and that actually improved me as a person in general, and that's now Flippy 2.0. And now I know how to balance myself a bit out throughout the training, not be too extreme. I still train like a maniac, but I still have a life.
You know how to balance between the two.
Yes.
So all I'm hearing is that Joan was able to talk you over and get you back into the Olympics.
So thanks to her, if I make the Olympics, it's actually thanks to her that I made it, because she's like my biggest supporter.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, we do want you to be a healthy individual on top of what you are already doing and how you are already making waves at your age in this industry, or the swimming rather.
Thank you so much.
So yes, as much as we want you to go out there and we want you to do good in all of those things, we also want you to be healthy, have a balanced mind, good mental health and whatsoever. You have a big support team, I'd like to believe so.
Yes.
Just a brief, I saw some blonde guy it's always with you, always with his phone, always camera.
Yeah.
Any relation?
So that's my brother, Pumi Zeitler. Actually, Daniel is his real name, but we're 3 years difference in age. And so when Pumi was born, or Daniel was born, I didn't talk to him because I was Prince Philip in the family. So I didn't talk to him and I wouldn't even look at him for like 2-3 days because I was jealous because I wasn't anymore the middle point, taking the attention, not being the prince anymore in the family.
Yeah, you weren't the center of attention.
Yeah, and then my mom stopped calling me Prince Philip, blah, blah, and all the attention obviously goes to the younger sibling.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, okay, Philip, what can we do that you talk to your brother and love him? And I was like, I want to change his name.
Oh.
And then Pumi is like from a German cartoon, like an old 90s German cartoon, like a very like red-haired kid with like freckles and like very naughty.
Yeah.
And Pumi, when he was young, he still had like very like red hair, now turned into blonde, super blonde.
Wow.
So I told my mom I want to call him Pumi. And then since then everyone had to call him Pumi.
Pumi to
because
satisfy
Prince Philip.
Wow, but we're glad the name stuck, and we're glad that he doesn't have much of an issue with it, I'd like to believe.
And now we're like best friends. We like he helps me out with my businesses.
Yeah.
We like business partners, best friends. We do everything together. So
your
I can
parents
imagine
actually did you a
like a
favor.
life without him. So
Your parents actually did you a
yes.
favor.
And he even travels with me as my coach, my mentor, my like mental therapist.
Yeah.
So he's everything.
That's so good to hear. But thank you so much for your time, Philip. I'm going to go search for Pumi out here and hear his side of the story. But thank you so much for having time with us.
Thank you so much.
We are excited and we're definitely looking forward to the open water swim dash. Let's see what the day holds for us.
Awesome. I can't wait. It'll be awesome.